Hey everybody, I'm Rob Childs and I am standing on the future site of Castle Tigris. This is where the castle is going to go on the 140 acres of property forest land that we have purchased. And going forward, you're going to be seeing update videos on the advancing progress of not only all of the projects that are going on here, but also too the actual building of the castle itself, because it's not going to be just the castle here. There's also going to be that medieval town that I had spoken of previous. Castle Tigris is going to be extending all the way that way, and it's going to be going beyond the camera in that direction over yonder. We got battlefields here. We've already got enough property here for parking lots. We're going to have everything that you could want in order to actually be immersed in that atmosphere that gave birth to all of the arts that we practice, whether it's longsword or rapier or spear, anything from that time period. We're going to have it here because I want this to be the University of the Arts of Mars. I want this to be a worldwide welcoming place where people can come and train and basically get their medieval on or their Renaissance on and sharpen those skills that have made us all the big medieval Renaissance nerds that we are. Or you're looking at where I'm standing, which is the battlefield, the open field battlefield of Castle Tigris. As soon as we walked out here, we immediately knew, man, this is the place where you're going to hold these hundreds of people per side type of battles. This battlefield is approximately 350 to 400 feet wide. It is about 800 feet long, and as soon as we walked out here, we just knew this would be a great place. This was going to be where the battles happen. And obviously, this is a really great location too, in order for us to hold these outdoor tournaments that I envision. So as soon as we walked out here though, just to kick things off, this is the first official battle at Castle Tigris on the open field.
Ah! Light! What's your time frame?
So the time frame I'm looking at is 10 years. There's a lot to be done. The first thing that's going to be done, of course, is the prepping of the property itself. But the first structure that's actually going to be here is the castle, and that's ultimately where that's going to form the backdrop. That's going to be where I'm living. That's going to be, my home until the day I die. But 10 years time is what I'm looking at. Now, if I can do that sooner, so much the better. But that'll require, of course, more money. But that's another reason why I'm allowing people to an opportunity to cement their names into this place as it grows and becomes ultimately what it's going to be. This this mecca of sword fighting, if you will. So. Yeah, people can, whether it's through the Patreon channel or through other means, I want this to be a truly communal event, a place. And this school, this environment, this training grounds, this place where people can test their mettle and maximize everything that they've got inside of them. I want to create that place for them. So we're looking 10 years.
Can people only come to you, or will you go to them?
It is funny you should ask, because there's not only the Patreon channel that I am creating, and perhaps by the time you're seeing this video now, it's already have been launched. But there will be a Patreon channel that people can support, and different accesses to the training materials that I'm going to be putting on there, as well as update videos. But also too, that Patreon channel is going to give you free accesses to the fencing seminars that we're going to be holding here on the property. Even before the castle is done, we're going to be holding fencing seminars here. Rapier, longsword, rondel dagger, archery. I want this to be a truly complete place. And the seminars are going to be happening here even before the castle is done. But also too, the people who are supporting this at the tier 3 level are also going to have priority that I will be going to their schools in order to hold seminars. As long as if they're covering the airfare and the lodging, I will come out there and I will teach seminars to you and your entire school, the different knowledge that I have acquired, the skills, the strategies, the techniques that I have learned over these last 34 years. I am willing to come out there, more than willing. I want to come out there and teach this to everybody that is wanting it. I've got, there's a school in China that I'm going to be visiting. There are folks in France. There's folks in Spain. Everybody who is willing to be a part of this, and those who want me to come out there, I am more than willing to come out there and show them, at the very least, some of the universal applications of what I've learned. My camera person has been doing a great job and has been very much a sport about this, but as you can see, it is snowing out here, which means it's also cold out here, and I can tell her hands are getting cold. So you know where else we can talk about this? Ultimately, you're gonna go to this property, and as soon as you park your car and you step fully into the Tiger Castle area itself, it's like stepping back in time, and you're living it, you're seeing the people, you're seeing all of the structures, the people who are training. But even if you're not a swordsman, I mean, and you just wanted to camp out, absolutely, people can totally come there, welcome to come there in order to just experience the Tiger Castle in all its glory.